Dan Martell is the founder of Clarity. He's got a great YouTube channel as well where he talks business strategy. He's built and sold 3 technology companies, and now he dedicates his time to coaching high-performance software as a service entrepreneurs. I had him on the podcast a while ago to talk about how to run an elite coaching business, and here are the takeaways from that conversation. Oh, before we jump into it, if you want the actual proposal that we use to close new business at our agency, that's over at experiment27.com/proposal. The first thing we talked about was going for passion and going for what you're good at.
Think about this frame of mind. Who would you work with if you only got paid at the end of them getting the result? Then all of a sudden, you would be a lot stricter on the qualifiers that you would allow customers to come into your world. I've always just asked myself, what would need to be true for a customer to totally succeed and get results from my product? And I've just taken that same philosophy forward. Then all of a sudden you start bringing in the soft skills into it. What kind of people do I like hanging out with? What kind of mindset do they have? What values would they have? How would I test those things? No different, honestly, than building out a team. I just don't need to be the guy creating the product and leading it. I can be the person supporting them to impact more lives through, my coaching. And that's what's transpired over the last, year and a bit is I've really, found a way to do that in an approach that's super aligned for who I am and what I'm passionate about to kind of create something really interesting.
Then me and Dan talked about the strategy behind personality-driven brands.
The reason why most people can't, build they don't get to scale, right? And what I mean by scale is 5 million plus in revenue. Really any business that can't hit 5 million in revenue doesn't have enough meat on the bones for an acquirer to come along and actually amplify. There's not enough of the team infrastructure. There's not a systems, best practices, and all that stuff. They just don't have that stuff built out. They might have $1 million business, 2-year agency, but it's really held together by the founder. So I'm just always been a systems guy. And the cool part is easily could be acquired by somebody in the accelerator space, a VC firm, a private equity firm, because what I created is essentially a model and the tool. So I always tell people, whatever you want to, to accelerate, you really need kind of 3 things. You need a plan, then you need the tools, and then the third thing is you need support.
And how to brand your coaching framework.
The truth is I've been doing this with, clients or people I've invested in. So I've invested in 30 plus software companies. I've built my own software companies. The frameworks were there. What was missing was me just packaging it and giving it a name, breaking it apart. So much like my clients did with me, hired me as a coach, I just hired a coach to help me think through it and work with it.
Thanks for watching. If you want more videos like this, subscribe. Would love if you'd share it with a friend. And if you want the actual questions we use on call number 1 to close new clients, that's over at experiment27.com/discovery. I'm Alex Berman.